I can solve this, you know, in this place, right? In this place.
Yes, sir.
Won't it be sufficient? Yes. Yeah.
Eh,
Let's see. If I can't solve in this space, I'm gonna copy this question onto other Word document or any paint
Yes.
document. Let's
Yes,
see.
sir.
The population of city X is 60% of the population of city Y. Okay, population of city X is 60% means 0.6 times,
Uh,
right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
60% means 0.6 times of population of Y. Okay. The population of Y is what percent of the population of X? Mhm. So,
4.4.
what's the option you picked?
40.
40? No.
Oh,
So please observe. For example, if X is 100, if X is 100, sorry, you can't directly define X is 100. If Y is 100, X is going to be 60,
yes, sir.
correct? And then he is asking the population of Y is what percent of population X? So basically Y is actually greater than population of X, definitely more than 100%,
Okay.
right? So how
Yes,
many
sir.
options are there?
More than 100, only two are there.
Uh, so let's see. Okay, y equals to, for example, what percent means X percent. X percent means X by 100. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
answer A percent. A is the answer we are actually solving for. Okay, A percent of X, right?
Yes, sir.
If Y is 100, right?
Yes,
X is
sir.
going to be 60. Am I right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So A is equals to 10,000 divided by 60. It gives you 6 ones are 6, 6 6 are 36, 4 is the remainder, again 6. Finally, you will get 4 by 6. This is the percentage. It can be rewritten like
2 by 3.
166. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you should be able to write this equation based on the question, right?
Okay, sir.
Huh. What's the answer you have got for the third?
Third one, 4 by 5.
I hope it must be correct, but let's do.
Yeah.
In a call center, each worker in the night shift takes 3 by 4 as many calls as each worker in the day shift. Okay, night worker, right? Let's
Yes, sir.
say um, night calls. A night shift has 4 by 5 as many workers as the day shift. Okay, if they are 10 members in day shift, night shift are going to be 4 by 5th of it, which means 8 members on night shift, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
And similarly, let's come up with some numbers um, about the calls also. For calls also, as many calls, 3 by 4th as many calls of each worker in the day shift. Okay, for example, in the day shift there are 8 calls are being taken. On the night shift, into 8 they are going to 6,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So let's say total number of day calls Day shift calls. Day shift calls are going to
Yes, sir.
be number of calls each person for each person into number of workers. Number of calls by each worker and number of workers, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So day. Where is day? Day shift.
Day shift.
Day shift calls are 8.
Yes, sir.
Total number of day calls means
8.
uh, calls by each into number of workers, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So calls by each 8 day. How many workers are there that we
10.
have? 10. Oh, 80 calls. Okay. Similarly, total number of night calls. Calls by each person night. Calls by each person
Yes,
and number
sir.
of workers who work at night, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Night. There are
Night
6
shift.
workers, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Each
night
worker in the
calls
night
calls.
shift. 6 calls.
Yes, 6 calls. And how many workers are there?
8.
8. So it's actually 48. The question is asking what fraction of all calls taken by workers in both the shift did the day shift workers take? Okay, the fraction of day shift workers calls,
Okay.
right? So day shift workers fraction. They are asking for a fraction. Day shift workers calls. Day shift workers calls are 80
Yes.
divided by total number of calls. 80 plus 48. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
80 divided by 128. So 8 tens are 8 ones are 8 six are 2 fives 2 eights.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's 5 by
The
8.
right
Yes.
option is 5 by 8. So if you go with equation, it's going to be a bit tough. So instead, whenever you come across these sort of questions, better to go with numbers like
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay, are you able to follow the things?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood how I have solved this?
Yes, sir.
Fourth one, what's the answer you have got?
I have chosen 12.75.
I bet you solved it.
Huh?
Okay. In city A's water purifying system, there are 3 levels of filtering. So 30% of impurity is filtered on first stage. Okay, for example, there are 100 germs in the particular water. 30% detector, right?
Yes, sir.
30% of the germs are going to be removed. So in the first stage, 30% removed. So 70% of germs still would be there.
Yes, sir.
In the second stage, how much? What's the percentage of filtering? 50%.
50%.
So this 50% is not at all on this 100. This 50% is on 70.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 50% removed means what are the remaining germs? 35. 50%
35.
means half is going to be removed, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. And the third stage, almost 85% are going to be removed. 85% going to be removed means 15% are going to be retained. 50% of the gems are going to be there,
Return.
right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
80% removed means 15% means 0.15 into the this quantity is on 35. This 85% of purification is on remained impurities. 35. How much it is going to be? 35 into 15. You will be provided with a basic calculator on screen.
Okay.
Okay, in both the math sections, you can use that on-screen calculator.
So the exam will be all online.
Yes, everything online. It's a digital SAT.
No, no, not this one, the actual SAT also.
But if we don't have any other types of SAT right now.
No, sir,
We
like
have
the
only one
actual
option,
exam
that is
itself.
digital. There is
Okay.
no offline SAT.
So I can do it from my house itself.
No, it's not home based. You have to visit the center, but it is going to be on a computer.
Okay.
You can
Phones and all
even
are like not allowed, right?
calculate, additional calculators are not at all allowed.
Okay.
Because the calculator is going to be, on screen. A basic
Okay.
calculator is on screen.
Mobile phones will be allowed?
No,
Oh,
no. So you can carry the print, the confirmation print of SAT when you book the slot, and then
okay.
your passport. And there are some models of calculators are actually allowed. I'm gonna give you the details soon.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. 35 into 15, 525. So finally, you will be, the water has 5.25% of impurities. Any doubt with this?
No, sir.
Right. 5.25. You got this. Any doubt in this
1 second, sir.
calculations?
Yes, sir. No.
Fifth one. So the problem with these international math examinations, which were not written by our Indian test makers,
Yes, sir.
their language is going to be, absolutely correct.
Okay.
The problem with that particular language is our Indian students cannot understand.
Okay.
So their reading comprehensions are also difficult for our Indian students. Similarly, the language they use, even in case of math questions,
Yes, sir.
is going to be difficult for our Indian students. That's the issue. If they are able to understand the question, how long does it take for them to solve?
Yes,
Because
sir.
more difficult questions solved by our Indian students. So far better questions, far more difficult questions might have solved by the students. But the problem with understanding that language.
Yes,
So you
sir.
must get used to understanding this sort of language and try to understand, exact meaning what it is actually,
Yes,
presenting.
sir.
Yeah. On Nirmala's holiday abroad, her ticket accounted for 50% of her expenses exclusive of taxes. So her ticket has a share of 50%. It's just like her ticket is 50% of her total expenses.
Okay.
And lodging another 20% of her total expenses. So total expenses, for example, if it is T is her total expenses.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So her ticket cost. Ticket cost is how much? 0.5
50%.
into T. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Next. Lodging. So obviously going to be 0.25 T.
Yes, sir.
25%.
Yeah.
Sightseeing. Yes. Lodging L. Sightseeing 15% means 0.15 T.
Yes, sir.
So this T is actually exclusive of taxes.
Yes, sir.
So T minus, shall we write taxes?
Yes, sir.
Mm,
16%
T
taxes.
minus small t or something. This is actually exclusive of taxes, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, miscellaneous expenses, some miscellaneous, another 10% means 0.1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 4% taxes on lodging. Oh my God. Have you got this?
Yes, sir.
These are additional taxes.
Yes, sir.
0.5 again 0.04. 4% taxes on lodging and 2% taxes on her miscellaneous expenses. This 4% is on lodging,
Lodging. Yes,
lodging
sir.
25, right?
Yes, sir. 25, 0.04, 25,
Ah,
0.25.
yes.
And then 0.02 on miscellaneous expenses.
25 into 0.04, right?
Yes,
0.25
sir.
to 0.04.
Not in plus, no, sir.
Into, it's not plus.
Okay.
4% taxes on lodging cost, right? Again, this is the
Okay.
total lodging cost.
Yeah.
4% on it. 4 by
Okay.
100. But that must be added to it, nobody. So 1.04.
Okay.
And again, 2% taxes on her miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expenses. Okay. Let's relate them. You can't write 0.02 T. Can we write as such? No.
No, sir.
4% taxes on lodging. Okay, these are additionally paid. Then the total taxes paid by her account for what percent of her total expenses exclusive of taxes? Hmm. Paid by her accounted for what percent of her total expenses? Ah, okay. Obviously 6%. They are 2 plus 6. Where are the options?
Uh, all the way top next side.
Hmm. It's so direct, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
2% plus 4%, 6%. Oh, we got option as well.
Yes, sir.
So it can actually be done directly. So the question is asking 2% taxes, right? Then the
Yes, sir.
total taxes paid by her account, total taxes paid by 4% taxes on lodging and taxes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, her accounted for what percent of total expenses? These are the total expenses T minus T, T minus
Yes.
taxes,
Yes, sir.
right, buddy? 4% plus 2%, that's absolutely 6%.
But why would we add 4 and 2, sir? We have to add the 10 also, right? Because
10
she
is
paid
not at all
10%.
taxes, right? 10 is taxes, are they taxes?
Yeah, there is. If Nirmala paid 10% taxes on her ticket, the next line, and then 4% taxes on lodging.
Okay, 10 additional taxes, no? This is also
Yes, sir.
10% taxes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's add them. Mm. Okay, let's take a number. What's wrong in it? Let's have, there are, okay, total expenses exclusive of taxes. Let's say T minus T is equals to 100, okay?
Yes, sir.
Right, accounted for 50%. Ticket cost,
50%.
$50, right?
Yes, sir.
And lodging,
25.
25. And sightseeing,
15.
15. Miscellaneous,
10.
10. And
That's
additionally,
100%.
but it is asking for taxes also, no? She additionally paid. This 100
Yeah.
is actually exclusive of taxes.
Yeah.
She actually additionally paid, this $100 are finished. But she
Yeah.
additionally paid 4% taxes on lodging, 4% on ticket, sorry, 10%
Okay.
on? on her ticket.
So 60% she paid on ticket, including taxes.
No,
60% on
this
ticket.
this 10% is on ticket price.
Yeah, 60%, 50% of her entire expenses was ticket price, and then
No, no,
10%.
no. This 10% is on. Okay, for example, if she has
Okay,
paid
it's the 50,
$50 on
five
ticket as a
dollars was
ticket
tax.
price.
$5 was tax.
$5. Correct, correct, correct.
Okay.
$5. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Taxes on tickets, and then next, these are the additional taxes she paid.
Okay.
Next, 4% taxes on lodging.
Lodging.
So lodging taxes,
25, 4%.
$1. Sorry, 25 into 400 percentage $1. This is only one.
Okay.
And next, 2% taxes on miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. That's 10.
2%. 2% means where is it?
10. Miscellaneous is 10%.
So that's going to be $10, 2%, right? 10 into
0 point something.
mm,
0.2.
yes,
So answer is
0.0.
6.2%.
Yes. Zero 0.2. Is it 0.2 or
I'll just check, sir, 1 second.
$10, right? $10 into 2% tax, 0.02, right?
Yes, sir.
0.2.
0.2. Yeah, 0.2 only.
0.2. So finally, in the in the name of taxes,
She
she paid
paid
additional
6.2%.
$6.2. Out of 100, they are going to be 6.2%.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah, we got the answer. Do we have option 6.2?
Yes, sir, it's there.
Yes. 6 is not at all correct option. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next one. Is it the next question?
Yes, sir.
Edward and Isabella are getting married next month and need to combine their libraries. So they are going to have single library from then on, from the time they get married.
Yes, sir.
If Edward, who has half as many books as Isabella, okay, for example, if Isabella has two books, who is going to be very least number, no?
Yes, sir.
Edward is going to have only one book in his library.
No,
Okay,
sir.
let's go with simple numbers. Let's see what happens.
Okay, sir.
Oh, 1 by third, there is 1 by third. You are going to end up with fractions. Again, difficult solution. So
Yes,
in
sir.
that case, the plugins must be product of distinct denominators. Distinct means different. So 6, we can take 6. 6,
Yeah,
6 half, 3, 3, 1 by third, only one book. Okay. 12. Let's go with 12, buddy. Okay.
yes, sir.
Right. If Edward, who has half many as books, so if Isabella has 12 books in his library, Edward is going to have only 6 because half as many books as Isabella has, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
And brings 1 by third of his books. 1
She
by third of
gets 4 books.
no.
Oh,
Edward
six.
brings
1/3 of 6 books.
yeah. So
Okay,
he's
so
going to
that's two
get two
books.
books,
Yeah.
right, buddy? To
Yes,
their
sir.
new. And Isabella will have enough room to bring half. Half means
6.
6. Yeah. To their new home. So what fraction of
So,
Isabella's old library? So
so
Isabella
half,
basically has
half,
12 books.
and she's bringing 6.
So she's going to, okay,
Bring
old
6.
library capacity. New homes library means 6 plus his books. Where
2.
is his books? 2.
2. That's 8 books.
So new library has a capacity of only 8 books, right?
8 books.
Going to have 8 books. So fraction is going to be 8 by 12. Am I right?
Yes, sir. That's 3 by, no, not 3 by 4.
is going to bring
2 by
2.
3. 2 by 3.
4 2s are 4 3s are. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, as simple as this. Yeah. 8 books on the whole, but Isabella has 12 books. Right. 8 by 12. 2 by 2. Clear? Any doubt with
Yes.
this?
Yes, sir.
In 1990, city X population comprised of 40% Hispanics. So 40% are H, right? 30% blacks, 12% Asians, and the rest Caucasians. Caucasians might be. So what are the remaining 40, 13 plus 12?
Uh,
Okay, total population is 100. Let's say 100. H are 40. B is 13. And A 12. What's the remaining quantity? 53, 65, maybe 35?
25,
CR 35.
65. Yeah, so 35.
The city's overall population had grown by 8%. Oh,
So 100 and then it grew by 8
the
overall.
new population is going to be 108.
Yeah.
Okay, new population. And Hispanic population had grown by 15%.
So 40%.
15% means 1.15 times. Increase, no?
Yes, sir.
1.15 times into 40. It's going to be 46.
Okay.
Okay. Approximately what percent of the city's population comprised of uh, okay, Hispanics in 1990? Okay, the total population is 108 and H population is 46. So I have to find out 46 is what percent of 108, right, buddy? In
Yes, sir.
98, in 98 population is 108, right?
Yes, sir.
These H are 46. So 46 is
Yes, sir.
what percent of 108? So 46 divided by 108 into 100. This is how we calculate percentage, right? Any doubt in
Yes, sir.
this?
No, sir.
46 by 108. 42 point, yeah, approximately, yeah. We got 42.6 or something. Okay, 42%. Any doubt with this?
No, sir.
I think you can say this one directly. Okay, it's bit tough. You can directly calculate the 15% on 8.
Yes, sir.
15% on 8, 12 only, no? No. 15 8s are 120. Huh? No, it's not giving the right calculation. Just leave
Okay.
about it. Have you understood how I have solved this?
Yes, sir.
Is this the last one in this?
Next one is the last one, sir.
Have another one. This is from other page, no?
No, eighth one we didn't do it, no, sir.
This is the last question, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, a small container is 1 by 3rd filled with sugar water. Another container which has 5 times the capacity of small container, 5 times the capacity. Let's see, is 1 by 4th filled. So let's multiply the numbers. 5 into 3, 15, 15 into 4, 60. Let's say the bigger container capacity is 60 liters. Okay,
Yes, sir.
this is 60 liters one. There is a small container. How about its capacity then?
1/4.
No,
Wha-
this is actually 5 times this. 1 by
Okay.
5th. 1 by 5th means 12 liters. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
The bigger one is 5 times the smaller one. So
Yeah.
12 into 5, 60. Yeah. 1 by 3rd filled. 1 by 3rd means 4 liters.
Yes,
Am I
sir.
right?
Yeah.
1 by 3rd filled, and which has 5 times the capacity of small water is 1 by 4th filled.
Yes, sir.
This is 1 by 4th filled again. 1 by 4th means 1 by 4th 60. 15 liters.
Yes, sir.
So this has become 15 liters. So what's going to happen? What fraction of its capacity will be large container be filled if all the sugar water be small water poured into large? Okay, this 4 liter is going to be poured into this.
Yes, sir.
So making it plus 4 gives us 19 liters, right?
Yes, sir.
The fraction, how about the fraction then?
Uh, Fraction.
Fraction means smaller quantity divided by the larger one, buddy.
Yes, sir.
The fraction of sugar water.
Yes, sir.
Fraction of sugar water means sugar water quantity divided by total quantity.
Okay, sir.
Fraction is always, like this. Numerator is going to be lesser than denominator. That's called fraction.
Okay, sir.
Right. So how about the quantity now? Sugar water quantity in bigger one.
Uh, I can't see the thing properly, sir. Wait, like
Mhm.
it's not understandable. Wait. 16 liters, right?
No, this is 15 liters. This
Okay.
4 liters have been added to this
19 liters.
19 liters. 90 divided by total quantity of bigger container.
Bigger 60.
60. That's the fraction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
19 by 60. Yeah, we have E. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please attempt other 4 questions. How many will there
Yes.
be? One. There is ninth one, ninth two, 14. Another 5
Yes, sir.
questions. Okay.
Yes, sir.